Easy to maintain, reliable and good looking, the VW Polo has been the leader in the compact hatchback segment for years now. The 2022 model is no exception. Before we get into this review, we just have to give props to VW. I mean, they have made a very good looking car. This is the updated facelift model and it just looks miles better than the model that it replaces. In this video, I aim to do a brief walk around just to showcase some of the features that the 2022 model has, as well as why it is the leader in the compact hatch segment. But a question you may be asking yourself is, should I get the manual or should I get the automatic? So without further delay, let's get this quick review and walk around started. You ready for it, boss? Ladies and gentlemen, what a time to be alive. What a time. Today, I'm going to be answering a question that a lot of people have been asking. For my first budget car, should I be getting a manual or should I be getting an automatic? And there's no better car than the most popular budget car in South Africa right now, the VW Polo 2022 model. This is an automatic. So yeah, hopefully we'll be answering the question that everyone has been asking, which is, should I get a manual? Should I get an automatic? I come from a manual myself. My 2013 Polo Vivo is a manual. So I think this is going to be the best way to actually answer this question. I think it's best if we just get the boring numbers out of the way and then we can just focus on the car itself. So we have a 1-liter turbo petrol 3-cylinder engine that pushes out 70 kilowatts in the manual variant and 85 kilowatts in the DSG variant. Prices start at 385,300 for the manual variant, and then the automatic variant comes in at 408,000. It's also handy to know that these prices have no additional options on them whatsoever. So no sunroof, no IQ lights, nothing. Alright, boring numbers out the way, let's open up the boot. Boot capacity comes at 351 liters and it does come with a space saver spare wheel. The false floor can also be moved down to make a little bit extra space, and you can also remove the parcel shelf. Space in the VW Polo is a little bit limited. I come in at 183 centimeters or 1.83. And I found this a little bit of a squeeze, but then again, if you are a little bit shorter than I am, you'll have no problem fitting in. Also, a massive shout out to VW for adding in these USB-C ports. Now, it cannot be a VW Polo if it does not have a sunroof. Guys, if you're going to be buying a VW Polo, please make sure it comes with a sunroof. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Another feature that VW did add is the ability to open and close all your windows and sunroof from the key itself. Moving into the interior, and the first thing that we are greeted by is of course the digital dash. I have to just give more praise to VW again for the digital driver display as well as your infotainment system that you have. Very bright, very clear, very good looking. It's also nice to know that this interior does come across all the Polo Life models as well. We also do get push to start as well as a multifunctional steering wheel with your cruise control and of course the buttons to just operate that digital driver's display. Taking a brief look at the infotainment system, it does come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. This car did also come with a comfort park package, which includes your reversing camera as well as your sensors front and back. The reversing camera is nice and clear on the infotainment system, but then again, I really can't use these things. I much prefer just looking in my mirrors when it comes to parking, but this is what it looks like when you actually reverse the car. As well as a quick look at the parking sensors, again at the front and also located at the back. The parking sensors do work very well, and they're not intrusive in any way, shape or form. And this car, since it does have the comfort package, it does also have the ability to park itself. This model was also fitted with the optional extra 16-inch alloy diamond cut wheels. We now come to one of my favorite features of the car, which at first I wasn't a fan of, but I am dead head over heels in love with now. This is VW's IQ light system, and VW really cooked here. You get your daytime running lamps, which at first I thought looked like a little mustache for the car, but as you get used to it, I think that VW actually set a trend here. You also do get the waterfall effect when it comes to the rear lights as well. With the features of the car having been looked at, I think it's best that we actually answer the question that we were asking in the beginning, which is, should you buy a manual or should you buy an automatic? Back in the day, I would have told you to get a manual because I was under the impression that having a manual license means that you're a better driver. Just get the automatic. Automatic A is a lot more comfortable, it's a lot better for you in traffic, a little bit more fuel efficient, and the cruise control works a lot better than if you were to use it in a manual. So in my opinion, just get yourself the automatic.